In your legacy, in evolution, USA needs to serve. Was the name of the process. All the good, the shovels, Daddy told me that the great show he never paid for. He bought this online and picked them up in store. Gifting with Rick this year was a holiday friend. Well done, good man. Now time for some pie. Some pie. Your ultimate elevation with low price guarantee. Best Buy. Recently, a few real shoppers tried for totally stealing meals. They got more available than they expected. Fantoli, your house. This is what was too quarantine for
Hi there, thanks for tuning in. Today's workout's going to be a little bit different. We might throw a little bit of yoga in here and there, but this is going to be a high rep, high intensity, short body weight workout. And I was hoping Jeremiah would be back to join me. He might be here in a few minutes, so hopefully he'll join me when he gets here. So I'm just going to start with a real light jog here, just to kind of get everything moving. I'm already a little warm. I've been running around here doing some housework, so this could be a pretty intense workout for me. I'll do my best to speak clearly, maybe catch my breath here and there. So we're going to do 2 or 3 rounds depending on how things go. I've got a total of about 6 or 7 exercises, depending on how I'm feeling in the moment. So, okay, so I'm going to start with some basic squats, and I'm going to show you some options to make it more intense. So we're going to bring our feet about hip bone width apart, and we're just going to start doing some basic squats. So in squats, of course, we want to keep our knees safe, so we want to keep the knees right above the ankles. So that means we really want to exaggerate moving our seat back. Okay, so that was the demo. Now I'm going to start with 20 repetitions, and I'm going to throw in an air squat every now and then. And then I'm going to move right on to my next exercise. So we've got 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so next we're going to be down on the floor. You can use a mat if you want to. 20 repetitions in twisting plank. So if this gets too intense, you can just take a break and bring your knees down. I'm going to at least put my hands on the mat here. Okay, so here I go. Coming into plank, I'm going to twist my right knee towards my left elbow. That's 1 repetition. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19, 20. Not too bad. Okay, what's next? Okay, now we're going to do a back lunge, and we're going to alternate that with a lifting knee twist. So I'm going to start stepping my right leg back, keeping my left knee over my ankle, coming into a lunge. I'm going to sweep my right leg back up and twist right knee towards left elbow. That's 1. And I'm just going to kind of go back and forth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, next thing we're coming down into boat pose. We're going to be rowing our boat. So again, if this gets to be too intense, take a break. Just come back to your V-sit. A lot of breath, this is hard. Not even 5 minutes in. Okay, so I'm starting in a tight V-sit. This is where I'm going to exhale. So on my inhale, I'm going to extend my legs, draw my arms back like I'm pulling on the oars, and then come back to the V-sit. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. 17, I think, 18, 19, 20. Be careful of the low back. If you find yourself collapsing in that area, make your rowing motions a little smaller. So next is chaturanga push-ups. I'm going to do these on my knees. Hopefully you can get a decent view of this. Chaturanga push-ups are very isolating to the triceps, chest, and shoulders. We're going to be keeping our arms really close. Shoulders tipped just over the wrists. Knees way behind the hips. I'm going to try for 20. I might need a break. Elbows pointing straight down at my toes. All right. You don't have to come all the way down. You can come halfway down. I think that's 13, maybe 12 or 13. Last one. I'm going to do just a little down dog stretch. Moving right on to my next exercise. Standing split crunch. And take my left leg down. Inhale my right leg back and up. Exhale, bend my left knee and drawing my knee towards my face. You can make this movement smaller for less intensity. 5, I'm going to try to do 20. 6, 7. Keeping everything really tight. But try to extend out that back leg. 13. 17. Last one, other side. 1. Keeping the knee as close to my chest as I can. 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, last one. Okay. All right, working up a sweat. The dogs are barking. That must mean Jeremiah's home. I'm going to take just a short breather here. Try to slow everything down. A couple of nice deep breaths. We're going to do at least one more round of that. Took about 8 minutes, 9 minutes. So everybody's got 8 or 9 minutes in their day. Even if this is all you do, which is a lot. Okay. Even with workouts like this, you can really tailor it to your own level of fitness. Smaller movements, maybe slow the movements down if it gets to be too intense. Okay, I'm starting back with my squats. We're going to do 20 again. $18 and $19 and $20. Okay, next is our twisting knee planks. Okay, here we go. Shoulders directly over the wrists. 1, 3, 4, 15, 19, 20. Okay, what's next? Back lunge knee twist. I'm going to do this a little different this time. I'm going to stay on one side for 10 reps, and then I'm going to switch to the other leg. Stepping back, coming into a lunge with my right leg, knee twist. 2, 3, 4. Squeeze through the abs on that twist. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. And done with that one. Okay, rowing our boat. I'm going to try for 20 again. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16, 17, 19, 20. Okay. Oh man, chaturanga push-ups. Okay, why did I do this? Great idea, huh? Okay. Taking my hands down onto the mat again. Wrists. Might get a little tender with this one, but you can build up strength in your wrists by practicing these regularly. Taking my shoulders just a little bit over my wrists. Knees way behind the hips. Elbows close and pointing towards my toes. 1. I'm only going to go about halfway down this time. That's 8. I've got 5 more. 3 more. Last one. Oh, okay. Almost that. Right up into my standing split crunches. Turn this way. Okay. This is my inhale. Exhale. Lefting. Bending my left knee rather. Bringing my right knee forward, keeping it really close to my body and keeping everything nice and tucked. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Take just a little break before I do the other side. Okay. 14. 19 and 20. Okay. So now I have to decide if I want to do one more round. We'll do a couple bonus moves. We got 15 minutes in. That's what I was intending to do. But I think instead of doing all those again, we're going to just do a couple bonus moves. First, I'm going to just take a little break. I'm going to drink of water. Then we'll do a little stretch afterwards. Okay. Starting in my V-sit, just lengthening through my spine, taking a couple more deep breaths. And then I'm going to take my hands behind my hips and my feet to the floor. I'm going to be lifting up into tabletop and at the same time extending one leg. That's going to be my exhale. On my inhale, I'm going to lower my seat close to the mat and draw my knee back in. I'm going to stay on one side for 10 reps. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm going to bring my heels to the mat. Take a big inhale, lengthen my spine. With knees bent, I'm going to exhale, lowering my chest towards my knees, reaching my collarbone towards my toes. So inhale, exhale, just a nice little stretch here. And gradually straighten your legs a little more. Good. Okay. I'm going to do a sort of inversion here. It's a nice stretch for your neck. I've done this before in class and I might have done it in one of my videos. This is plow pose and we want to be careful to not turn our heads in this one. So if you want to watch until I get into the pose, and then maybe try it if you're comfortable. I'm just going to roll backwards, bring my hands down beside my hips, and kick my feet over my head. So we can stay right here, supporting the low back with your hands, or continue to take the legs over the head. And then I'm going to roll out of this really slow. And come up and do one more little leg stretch. So I'm taking a wide stance here, slightly turning the toes in, kind of avoiding rocking onto the outside edge of your foot. So I want to keep the insides of the foot and the arches planted. And we're just going to fold at the hip crease and just fold over. At first, trying to keep length in the back until you get as far folded as you can, and then go ahead and relax the head down. And you can stay here for as long as you like. I'm going to take this opportunity to practice a little more work on inversions. So you can even practice this one if you want, and then maybe just experiment with it. I'm interlacing my fingers. I'm going to take the top of my head into my hands, place my elbows and forearms on the mat, and straighten the legs out. So we can stay here and just begin to take weight into the forearms. If you want to try to do a few kick-ups, just for fun, you can try that. Okay, I think that's it for me. 20 minutes, that's all? I feel like I've been working out for an hour. So, that was 6 exercises, pretty much 20 repetitions each movement. So you can get a really good high intensity workout in a pretty short period of time. If you guys like this one, I might do more like it. Let me know what you think. Thanks. Go Big Red.